first off, there's Jim in North Carolina. I think Jim in North Carolina is in there. Hang on, you guys, just a minute. Jim, are you in there?
Yeah, KC9VKV, Kilo 4, Lima, Juliet, Echo. Good afternoon, Jim. This is Jim in North Carolina. We just thought we'd check in with you here. We've redone a bunch of RF cables here in the shack and pulled the station apart and put it back together. I think I've got everything back. I don't think I bumped any of my audio controls here. I hope I haven't. But I thought I'd check in with the old pro there who's got all those graphic displays and everything, making all those pretty colors and everything in the picture. I thought I'd just give you a shout and make sure we're still okay from the last time. Over.
Yes, sir. You're excellent there. And did you pick up 100 watts extra when you redid all your cables?
Well, we picked up a little bit. We had some coax that was a little worse for wear. We have a confession. We had some that were a little bit less than desirable as far as quality to begin with. And so we went with, at least on the desktop here, we went with the LMR 240 times microwave cable here on the desktop. And we have the now we have the LMR 400 going out to the end-fed wire. So I think we're okay as far as the coax goes now. And yeah, I did want to check and make sure the audio was still okay. Over.
Yes, sir. Just fine. I was running my loop, trying to double check my my targeting on my main loop antenna. Had some adversity befall it. You know, we live kind of on the edge of a wooded area, and there are numerous trees, some in better shape than others. And there are about 5 trees along the power line right-of-way that are in desperate need of being taken care of. They cease to be alive, and they're widowmakers, actually. And so as we're negotiating for the last 3 years for the power company to get off their duff and come out here and take care of them, one of them did demise right on top of my loop antenna. Needless to say, it did rearrange the very nice symmetry of my circle, and I had to perform quite a bit of surgery to get that antenna back together. And that was my loop that had the rotor on it. So I was, really in bad shape without that antenna, Roger.
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh Lordy. Well, we've had a little goings on here in our area. A bunch of people with trees and stuff. And at my daughter's house. By the way, my daughter's back from New York City. She's moved back here into Carolina. Going into her house, she rented her house out while she was in New York, which she inherited from her grandmother. But she's going to be living here in amongst us southern folks here one more time. So we're glad to have my daughter back. And she lost her outside the light, LED area lighting. What you call it? It's kind of like a street light, but one of those real tall backyard lights. You know, she lost that. Lost a couple of trees, and oh man, we got a mess over there. We got to deal with, and man, I hate you had trouble with your antenna. But did you say you got it all back going now?
Oh yeah, we got it back. It doesn't have quite the nice symmetry, the absolute perfect symmetry. It's kind of somewhat of a pear shape, a little bit at the top. It doesn't just have the absolute perfect symmetry that it did, but close enough, I think.
Yeah, real fine. Well, very good, Jim. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and say 73. See, I really appreciate you giving me a report here. And by the way, one of those pieces of coax here that was interconnecting from the rig to the coax switch was discolored like it had been warm and had heated up. And so, man, I can't have that. I just went ahead and turned loose of some of that cabbage I had on the hip, and I'll recuperate over that here in a little while, hopefully. Thank you much, Jim. 73, and I hope you're doing well up there. Stay safe, and God bless up there in Louisville. KC9VKV. Oh, and by the way, hello to Charlie, and hello to the other gentleman from North Carolina, if they're still listening. The gentleman from North Carolina really coming in good. Me being also in North Carolina, we got some short skip going on, so very good. K4LJE, 73, Jim.
Roger, Jim. Roger that. And which radio were you running today?
Oh, we're running the Drake TR-7 with the L75, about 850 watts.
Roger. All right, sir. You have a great weekend, and 73 to you. Thanks for checking in. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. This afternoon, for whatever reason, the internet gods have spoken, and we have no SDRs to work with, so we're working with our two 10-foot diameter vertical magnetic loops and a no SWR dipole antenna oriented one lobe towards New York and the other lobe towards Miami. We're creating 20 overs from those locations, conditions permitting, and hotspot through the Carolinas. So this is KC9VKV Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog. If you've got a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.